Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth again. So today, gonna discuss the Canelo Caleb Plant fallout and the Canelo Sweepstakes. We're gonna see, who are possible contenders for Canelo now that, that the Caleb Plant fight has fallen through, And I'm not surprised in the least bit that Caleb Plant, in my opinion, bitched out and the fight didn't happen, He, puts all the blame on Canelo, but, Canelo is in a position to demand whatever the fuck he wants, and Caleb Plant should, fall into line because he's not that big of a name. He says he agreed to everything Canelo said, but, then why didn't the fight get made if Canelo would have made all the money that he wanted to make? Why, and everything. What, he said it was going to be the biggest payday of Canelo's career. It was going to be this. It was going to be that. Oh, we agreed to this. Let's fight. We agreed to that. Let's fight. Obviously, something went wrong, and I had a feeling it was going to, because I really don't believe that Caleb Plant wanted this fight unless it was somewhat on his terms. So, be that as it may, the fight is not taking place, and it's sad because we had a real chance at Undisputed, and it's disappointing what this year has turned out to be when it comes to Undisputed, because it got started off really well with Taylor and Ramirez determining the 6th ever Undisputed champion, and then you had a 7th, 8th, and 9th possibility. You had Charlo and Castaño. That ended with Charlo. That ended with Charlo going. That ended in a draw. You had the fight with Fury and Joshua fell through, and now Canelo and Caleb Plant has fallen through. So, it sucks, but Canelo's got to move on and make other fights. And, I just want to explore some of the possibilities between the 3 weight classes that, you could be seeing. Because you got any guys from 160, 168, and 175, Canelo is likely willing to fight those guys. So, is there anybody at 160 after the fallout of Charlo, of Plant? The Charlo fight is not going to happen, so don't expect to see that. Charlo's a little bitch, and he is going to stay away from Canelo unless him and Al Heyman get everything on their terms the way they want it. They're going to price themselves out. They're going to make sure that this fight does not happen. So no. Triple G, champion at 160. That fight is definitely possible. I really think Triple G has a real chance of landing a 3rd fight with Canelo. So look to that. That one could definitely happen. And I think Triple G, in terms of name recognition, is probably the front runner right now, to be honest with you, even though they're saying Bivol at 175. Now, other guys at 160. I don't think it's realistic that Demetrius Andrade and Chris Eubank Jr. And Ryota Murata. I know Murata was an option last year, but he hasn't done shit, and Canelo's not going to give him the time of day. I just don't see it. Andrade, same thing. He hasn't done shit. He might have pissed Canelo off at the press conference, but I don't think Canelo has any intention of fighting him. And the other guy, Chris Eubank Jr., I'm not seeing it. So anybody else at 160, nope, I don't see them being possibilities. 168, well, you had, a couple minor options, and now they're off the table. I don't think anybody at 168 makes sense outside of Caleb Plant, which is why Canelo is interested in 175. He might be able to get Bivol to come down to 168 because Bivol wanted to do that before. I'm sure that's going to be a negotiation tactic right there by Canelo. You drop weight, fight for my titles if you want the title. Bad enough. Hey, and you'll still be champ at 175 if you do that. That's enticing. I think Bivol might do it. You have Arthur Beterbiev. I think it's possible. It's probably the 2nd option for Canelo, because I really think he thinks he could make, lose some weight and fight him. I think Joe Smith Jr. is a possible option right there for Canelo. Why not? He just won the WBO belt. Canelo could go after that belt. again and reclaim it. I think it's possible, Joe Smith Jr. Anybody else, I don't really see it at 175. I really think it's one of those three guys because they're the champions and they're the top three guys in the division. Anybody else, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't see it. You know, I just don't see anybody else making sense for Canelo in his next fight. So I really think it's a small pool of fighters right now. I'm thinking Triple G. Triple G is a real option. And I think the three guys at 175 are the most likely options right now, to be honest with you. I don't see much, you know, you could throw Andre in there, possibly, you know, as a fifth option, but I really think it's going to be one of these guys, and I think Canelo should push for that third fight with Triple G instead of waiting around for it. Just let it happen. Triple G moves up in weight, let it happen now, get it out of the way, you know, and push forward towards something else later. You know, I mean, it's a big fight. The zone wants it. Canelo would get paid fat. So would Triple G. Why not make the fight? So we'll see what happens. But that's it for the Canelo Sweepstakes and the fallout of the Caleb Plant fight. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.